Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking a little Trojan baseball, and my guest should know a thing or two about that, the head coach of the Trojan baseball team, Mark Smartt. Mark, thanks for joining us here today.
Great to be here, Aaron. Thanks for having me.
It's great having you here because that means that baseball's right around the corner, and we don't get much more around the corner than this weekend. So
Can't wait. It's been a long time since we've last played, late last spring, and opening season is always an exciting time for everybody associated with baseball. And you know, this is a time of year for when you think about athletics, everything's going on. Softball, basketball, golf, tennis, everything. Almost all the sports we have are playing. So it's a great time to be involved with Troy Athletics, and we can't wait to start the season this weekend.
And of course, you know, you've been practicing for the past few weeks, so obviously I know the guys got to be eager to actually hit the field, probably tired of practicing.
They are tired of practicing. I think coaches are too, quite frankly. There comes a point where you need to go play someone else so you can get a barometer of your team, good or bad. And we'll play this weekend. We've got 4 games, which we're excited about. We'll evaluate Monday what we need to improve and work on and move forward and try to get better. But there comes a point in every team where the practice regimen becomes more of a mundane thing versus an exciting thing. When you introduce the games, everything changes.
And now we'll talk a little about your opponent in just a little bit, but let's talk about the schedule because if Trojan fans want to see the baseball team, this is going to be their weekend to do it because y'all hit the road for a little bit after
Terrible
this.
schedule maker, and you know I did the schedule.
Care of that,
I did the schedule some years ago, but no, it's we open up at home and then we're on the road for a 9-game stretch, which is not normal. We typically don't have that deal, but the next 2 weekends will be at University of New Orleans, and then we go down to Pensacola for the great tournament they host down there every year the next 2 weekends, and then we return home in the first weekend of March. But that's a 9-game gap between home games, and 9 road games in a row is a challenge for any team. It's going to be a difficult start to our season, but I know our team's prepared for that. We've talked about that preparation to get ready for that. But if you miss us this weekend, you're going to have to hold your breath.
But you might be able to make it down to Pensacola. That's always been a great experience for fans and a nice little road trip for the fans that want to travel with you guys.
This is our 4th year in a row to play down there, Aaron. Those people have been great to us, the group that hosts the event. But more importantly to me, the people, the Troy people that are in that region. There's so many of them, and they're always out to support our teams, support our team in that tournament. We play Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and they're always out there before the game, after the game, and that's a great group of Troy people down there. So I'm glad we're going back. This will be the last year. We'll have a couple of years break before we go back, but it's always good to get in front of Troy fans all over the region.
And of course, talking about Troy fans outside of the Troy area, getting a chance to see some Trojan baseball, new opportunity for the team. I know you're excited about is that Riddle Pace games are going to be broadcast this season. Some of them are going to be broadcast on ESPN3. A great opportunity for more eyes to see the Trojan baseball team.
It really is, Aaron. As time has gone on, college baseball in particular has made a bigger impression in the TV side. And this ESPN3 vehicle is a wonderful opportunity to get more things out there. And I know it's benefited our basketball program. I know it had benefits to our volleyball program. So I'm excited that this season we're going to be able to telecast some of those games. Not all yet, but some. And we'll identify those very soon and get that out there. But it opens up the door for you know, certainly parents that can't come every weekend or former players that live in different parts of the country to get eyes on our team. A lot of people follow us through the internet, on the radio, listening to Barry and Jerry. But there's something different about watching that game. So I think it's a great next step, and I think certainly over the course of the next few years we'll have bigger things in place there and maybe be able to broadcast more games and have a bigger presence there. But really excited about that move from our athletic.
Well, let's talk a little bit about people who actually want to hit Riddle Pace this weekend and the team you're taking on. Tell us about your level of competition.
Open up with Xavier out of Cincinnati, which is not a baseball name by any means. More of a basketball.
Most definitely
very much so basketball. In fact, I think maybe the last time the two teams have met was in the NCAA tournament back some years ago.
Exactly.
In the first round game. But not a well-known baseball name, but a very good baseball team coming in here. They return a lot of people off a team that played in the NCAA tournament last year. They lost in the Nashville Regional Championship game. Aaron, they bring an experienced group in, which will be a challenge for our team early in the year. But I'm excited about that because when you play good competition, I think it bodes well for your future success. I think it helps prepare our team for the opening of our conference play in the middle of March. The more competitive games we can play, I think the stronger it makes our group for that run in the conference. But 4 games, 1 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. We get a chance to honor the 1987 National Championship team. We got a 30-year reunion celebration planned. We'll bring those guys out on the field Saturday, guys I played with, my former teammates. And so I get the added bonus of opening weekend being so exciting to spend some time with guys I played with a long time ago.
Man, getting to honor yourself as well out there.
I'm part of that.
Part of that team.
But quite honestly, I get to live it here every day. So I get the joy out of seeing my former teammates come back and just love being back in Troy and all that we've grown and expanded. And that's the joy I'll have this weekend, watching them being honored.
Well, good luck this weekend, and looking forward to seeing the Trojans back in action at a real pace. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Aaron.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.